Well, we got things sorted out here for a while, and now we're back up and running again. Things are going pretty smooth. And we're making gold. All right, time to go throw a scoop in. A lot more black sand over here on Mount Wilson. Sorry about the wind noise. Jeff and I are just getting ready to plan out our day. We were just looking at the wash plant. And when you get your wash plant set up and you're trying to get it going, you do anything you have to temporarily. But now we had a good couple of hours run yesterday, and now we got to solve some temporary problems and make some better fixes. I got to take the trench and make it deeper. We got to get the bottom of the box up, and I got to get the material to flow. So I'm going to have to cut the ditch in. Could have spent more time in the beginning, but I didn't. But now I have to. We got to raise the plant up a little more. But otherwise, things went. I mean, it ran for about 3 hours steady without a flaw yesterday, and we ran. And we didn't run. We weren't running dirt the whole time. We were running, really slow, one scoop at a time, and making adjustments. But then we probably ran 10 yards through it. You see how I started chewing on this corner?
did.
And I started pushing it over here. Now that pipe, I gotta retrieve a big chunk of copper pipe, 4-inch copper pipe. That's about 60 pounds of copper. So I'm gonna find that copper today.
All right.
Where do you want to pile up this stuff? I think
start putting it over by the pole.
Well, what about? I mean,
or we could do it there.
I'm thinking we put it all behind that thing for now, until it's decided what you're going to do with it.
You see this piece that came out too?
Oh, decorative. And brass or copper?
Yeah. So we definitely have to dig this out like an archaeological dig. You know, like you said, maybe all the big metal.
Well, that's why I was spreading it out over here and looking at it all and back dragging it. And I didn't see anything but that piece of pipe. And of course it was a good pipe. But yeah, I want to move that. And I want to move this and start building a flat tabletop here.
So this end over here was the burn pit. That end over there is where we have to explore, where the power line ends.
So you want to bring the pit this way?
Yeah. Drag that frame out of there. And I think digging down right here, right where this depression is, right where we're in.
So we pull all this back here and we'll take it around the corner. And then you want to start pulling the top back right here.
Yep. Where we see the tires and everything that are down in here. I don't know how far this pit comes forward.
If you got a chain, we can chain that.
I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah, right over under the...
Well, let's start out by chaining the big stuff, like this engine block and stuff. And then we'll go to the smaller stuff. And I want to just pile all the iron over by that big chunk of iron so that when the iron guys come, they can... I don't think we're going to be digging that way.
Unless you want to drag that way, put all the iron out there.
Well, that
And
iron...
it's closer to the road.
Well, that iron pile's kind of separate, and I'm going to take it that way. So we'll have an iron pile over there. I want to minimize the moving of the stuff. So all this stuff will go in this over here. All that stuff goes that way. We can take all that brush and push it this way. But then you want to pull the top back this, you know, towards this way.
Yeah, figure out why this pad's here. What was built under here or what's here. Remember, we're looking for a lab. There's a laboratory under here.
Howard Hughes's alleged laboratory. And the elevator shaft.
I've been told by several people it's here. Put your hazmat suit on and put your respirator when you get in there. Be careful.
Well, I think if we keep pulling the top open and widening this and deepening it, we're going to get into the entrance if there is one. Or I think there's an elevator shaft.
That's the rumor.
Oh, it's this pine cones?
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of pine nuts this year. Look at them all. Wow. Well, we might have to water this tree. We might have to save this tree from being...
I was going to say, that one, you take that one down, Shaman's going to get you.
Yeah, all right. We'll leave this one alone.
We have to...
So, ever since you told me that, I've been just knocking down dead ones. I took 3 dead ones out over here. And
I thought of you over there.
You see how I left that one alive over there?
I said, you're pushing your luck. Here. What are all these? What's this all? You know, again, it's just rocks, but they're painted rocks. But what are they doing there?
Are they painted or is that calcified?
That looks like paint to me.
That looks like calcified material.
Does it?
To me. I don't know. We'll do some closer looking at it. It might be paint. It is a lot brighter.
Hey, I tell you what Vanilla Ice told me yesterday.
What?
He told me that if you bury somebody on your family property,
yeah,
you'd never have to pay sales tax. I mean, property tax ever again.
Because it's a cemetery?
I guess.
Some loophole in the law?
Rule with that. So like if I put in my thing, I get buried here, you know, my kids potentially will never have to pay property tax ever again. I got to look into that rule a little more. I like it.
I've never heard of that. You got to time your scoops with the wind gusts. So this is it. If you want to do this, you can come out here to Mount Wilson. You can get on the tractor and load the plant. Make some gold.